Okay, so earlier I came up with the idea for an AI to build a physics engine where it uses an AI instead of math, where it uses machine learning, where it uses machine learning instead of math, machine learning nodes instead of math. And so this idea is for an AI operating system, for the AI to go through to create to create a machine learn every part of the operating system, and put together an operating system with AI. So th- rather than program code, normally you'd program code to be putting together an operating system. This is going to be putting together AIs. It's going to be using machine learning nodes to put as your API basically. So like when you machine learn something, you have like 10,000 nodes, you'll say, and they each have like a number or a purpose according to machine learning. Like it figured it out according to this node and figured it out according to that node. That will be your API in a way. So the other AIs will be able to use the other AIs machine learning. So what? So this is where you take an AI and now you make an AI for everything. Make little AIs for everything, and now you put an AI to connect all these little AIs together. And now when you program, you can go into each of the AIs and have like your programming interface. And this be your programming interface. So it'll be machine learning nodes, and this will be the programming interface for future programs. So this is what the operating system will be built off of. Rather than code, it'll be built off of machine learning and machine learning trained models or nodes or whatever you want to call them, 1,000 points of interest that builds its intelligence off. So it takes 1,000 points of interest and builds its intelligence. And now we're going to use these points of interest as our code. And we're going to try to build every part of the operating system and put it all together into an AI OS. Now, one thing when you build AI operating systems is after you train something, if you train something with machine learning, you see how many nodes it uses, and you try to get the same results with lesser nodes. So you try to pick the best nodes to use and the least amount of nodes to use, and you come up with like a smaller machine learning or a smaller AI that does just as good of a job and takes up less processing power. So in this way, the AI can build itself and then refine itself, make itself more efficient, and make itself at least a version of itself that runs on less processing power. And it can go, and you can go through and do this for every part of the operating system, every part of the computer. Is that you can build a sophisticated AI for that part of the computer, and then have the sophisticated AI run itself down to a minimalistic AI, to a smaller AI that uses less power, and try to operate on these lesser power using AIs. So this is an idea for the AI operating system, where you try to build an AI for every part of the operating system, and then you try to take an AI and you put it together, and then you do things like make it more efficient by having the AI run on less processing power and reducing itself to its most efficient form.